Hey everyone, it's Megan with the CraftyPlannerLovR here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. In today's video, we are going to be planning in my work planner for the week of May 12th through the 18th using the Be Happy Bujo Deco from ShineStickerStudio. So you guys, I am so excited. This is our second to last week of school and I am ready. I am so ready. I'm not ready to not have any money, but I'm ready to relax. So I'm just prepared for the time that I will have to just craft and relax, and I don't know. I'm just really excited about it. So I'm using the Be Happy Bujo Deco from ShineStickerStudio, as well as these yellow Monday through Sunday weekday headers. And then I also thought I would use this Let Your Light Shine Bright washi that I've had in my stash for forever because it kind of fits that theme, and I thought it would be cute to use. This is the Faith layout from Practical Paper Company. I am on Practical Paper Company's PR team, so if you use my code PPCMegan, it will save you some money off of your order, and I just think it's a great planner for you guys to check out. Great company for you to get your planning and stationery goodies. But let's go ahead and, oh! Okay, well, I just got, that just fell on top of me, so that was fun. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started before more things fall on me. So, like I said, if you are not familiar with this planner, this is the Faith layout from Practical Paper Company. They have a lot of really amazing planners, and I needed something that would work for me for school, and they were kind enough to work with me to figure out a layout that would be beneficial and small enough for me to use for school. So this is the planner that I have. I'm going to be using it throughout this school year, and then next school year, the 2025-2026 school year, because I am a substitute teacher and I absolutely love my job. I just kicked the camera, so sorry. I really do. I really love my job. It is something that I really didn't think I was ever going to say, just because I have really been burnt out from Disney, and Disney is not a bad place to work by any means. I think it's just because I was working there consistently without a break, without any kind of, you know, obviously, like, I had vacations, but you still have to come back into work, you know what I mean? So I was constantly working. I didn't really have a chance to breathe, and I think that was really, unfortunately, something that was detrimental to my health, and I was finally able to get back on the right track. And then COVID hit, and then it just kind of got worse and worse and worse. And I'm happy now. I'm really happy with my job, and I'm happy with my place of work, and I don't know. It's just something that I'm really glad that I was able to find a place where I'm happy to be working. And I wasn't unhappy at my job. I just needed a change of pace. And that sometimes happens, you know, that happens with any job that you're at, not just Disney. But I have been working as a substitute for about, gosh, it's only been like 2 months almost. And the school year is almost over. So I will really be able to find out if I like my job a little bit more when it comes time to start back up with the school year, and I can kind of get a feel of, you know, how things are going and how, you know, how I've been handling stuff. So we'll see, but I'm really happy in my job. I'm really happy with just everything, honestly. I'm a much happier person than I was, and I think I just needed a change, and that's okay. It's okay that you have to change jobs to find your happy place, and maybe education was always where I needed to go and I just didn't know, but I'm happy now, and that's all that matters, right? So anyways, we have just a couple more weeks of school this week and next week. I think I'm going to cut this in half. We have this week and next week, and then we are off for the summer, and I am very excited. I'm going to be doing lots of craft things with Mom. I'm going to be doing lots of crafting on my channel, so you guys are going to see me a lot more. Lots of videos. My work planner videos will not happen anymore because I will not need a work planner over the summer, but I am still super excited because I'm gonna have a lot of really fun things happening this summer, and Mom and I are planning on doing a lot of things together too. You guys saw her on my channel yesterday. If you watched my Mother's Day video, she was very excited and very taken like by surprise by all the questions I had for her, which I thought was funny. That was kind of my point. I wanted to take her by surprise, and she was surprised. I think I'm just going to kind of sprinkle this washi just around the spread, not really having a specific purpose for where I'm putting all of it, just because I think it's more fun to do it that way. I think we're gonna go like that. Alright, maybe like one more spot, maybe a little bit up here. Maybe just like that spot right there. That's cute. Yeah, that's good. Okay. And let's see, where else can we put some fun things? Let's do this cluster of flowers right here, like that. Yes, but it is the last week of school, last 2 weeks of school, so nobody really wants to do anything. So I'm just trying to make my planner be cute and happy, because I've got to be a little bit more intense, because, you know, just because it's the last week of school doesn't mean you can't do nothing. We've still got a few things that we have to do, but I'm not going to make them do, like, you know, everything. We're not going to do a ton. We're just going to do some fun stuff. So I think we're going to do lots of, like, interactive games and just fun things to keep the kids entertained, but also to make it less stressful for me, because I am a long-term sub in a classroom, and it is very interesting because, like, I literally haven't been working there that long. So to be a long-term sub in a classroom after only, you know, being here for a couple weeks is really, like, super awesome. And it, you know, it's very nerve-wracking because I don't want to mess up. But I also know that, like, I wouldn't have been put in that place had I not been doing what I was supposed to, you know? So it's like, it's cool, but it's scary at the same time, you know? If you are a teacher or a sub, you probably understand what I'm talking about when I say this kind of stuff. And if you are not a teacher or a sub, then you probably understand that it can be super scary when you haven't had, like, a lot of time in a spot, and then you get to be put in a different one, and, like, it's a huge honor, but you're also, like, super nervous. That's how I feel. So it's, like, exciting but scary at the same time. Alright, I'm going to grab a pen here and just put an "and" right there to make it Saturday and Sunday, and I think this is good, you guys. I really don't think I need to add too much because, like I said, I have to have room to write what we're going to be doing. If you saw last week's video, then you know that I did share with you what the binder planner that I give the principal at the end of the year, what that looks like, because I have to keep notes for them as well. So that's what that planner looks like. But if you aren't aware, you go ahead and check out that video, and I share it at the end. But this is what I use for my personal notes and things that I need to keep track of. So that is it for this week. I really hope you guys liked it. I think it's super cute and super fun, very bright and happy, perfect for the last 2 weeks of school. If you like this video and you want to see more from me, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and check out my work planner playlist, which will be linked at the end of this video and in the description box below, as well as ShineStickerStudio's information and Practical Paper Company's information as well. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it inspired you. And until next time, craft on. Bye guys.